Hey everyone, so I wanted to do my May favorites, and I've got a couple things here today, not too many, but some of which are my absolute favorite, and I kind of wanted to share with you them. Most are ones that you can buy from a drugstore, which is pretty great. I do love high-end products, but this month I've actually found better quality items in drugstore products, so that's why I want to share with you my May favorites. So the first thing is, I guess we'll start off with makeup, and it is my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. And I know you guys have probably heard of this or definitely seen it. I'm in the shade Medium Sand, and I really love it. I've been obsessed with, or previously, I had been obsessed with the MAC Studio Fix powder, but it's about, here in Canada, it's $20 to $30, and I mean, I go through it just as fast as I go through any other one. So to spend $30 every couple of months, and it might not even be a couple, it might be literally like every 2 months, to have to pay that above everything else, concealer and foundation, is kind of a lot. So I was watching a few videos trying to find like what I thought the best drugstore powder, and I found this one, and it was $10. And I mean, it's pretty good. It's so far lasted me about 2 months, but I've really been loving it more of May. Here where I live, it's getting hotter, and so I'm finding that because I do have oily skin, I'm getting oilier, faster, hotter weather, and this has actually been keeping it under control. So as you can see, I've hit pan, and I just think it's fantastic. It's called a matte powder, and it truly is a matte finish. If I find that I'm getting like a little bit oily throughout the day, I just pick up my kabuki brush in my bag, in my school makeup bag, and kind of pat it on, dab it on my face. It takes away the oil and the shine, but I don't end up looking like cake. Do you know what I mean? By the end of the day, my face isn't completely a cake disaster. So I've been absolutely loving this, and I can go into more detail if you really want to know about it, but I'm sure there is enough reviews here on YouTube about it. So that's that. My second thing is, I guess I'll keep with the makeup. This is my L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Linear Intense, and it's a liquid liner. It looks like this. And again, same thing, I've bounced around with liquid eyeliners, and the one that I really have been loving was that the Benefit, I think it's like Tattoo Extreme Black or something like that. But I'm kind of loving this more. So I've been using this all this month. You can tell it's on my eyes now. And I am not me without wing liner, so I'm wearing this every day, and I wear a pretty thick line over my eye. And it's just kind of like a pointed felt tip, but I really like it, and it's carbon black, and it truly is really black. Before this one, I had the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I had started using that because I ran out of, again, my more higher priced one. This just the same job, and I believe it was like $8. So how can you beat an eyeliner that this has lasted me this whole month, and there's still a lot in there if you can hear that, and I'm excited. I'm really loving this, and I take it everywhere with me. I love that it hasn't kind of rubbed off. Sorry for that. Hasn't rubbed off, and my other ones, like the writing rubs off, and I hate that. I like knowing what it's called, if I need to recommend it to somebody else. So that's that. The last makeup item that I have is my Revlon lip butter. Oh. Now everyone talks about these. This is Creme Brulee. It's the one I have on my lips now. Under it I'm wearing MAC's Honey Love, I believe, but I am in love with this. I think they are great. I've been using it nonstop this month, and every time I pull it out and use it in class, everyone is like, what is that? Like, what are you using? It looks like a lipstick, but it doesn't look like you're putting on lipstick. So again, it's just a sheer lip chap. I find that if I put it over a lipstick, it's more moisturizing. It helps the lipstick kind of last longer, but I don't like it on its own. I feel like I need a lip chap underneath it. So that's the only negative thing, but otherwise, I love these. They're awesome, and I'm definitely going to go pick up more next time I go to the drugstore. Kind of in the makeup, beauty-ish realm, I guess you could say. I have 2 nail polishes, and the first one is OPI's Did You Hear About Van Gogh, and I'm totally a nude girl. I used to love bright colors on my nails, but now I'm all about like the more natural color looking nails, and this is fantastic. It's like a super light taupe with like more of a whitish hue to it because it's very light. As you can kind of see, kind of like the color of my shirt, a little bit darker. I don't like it as a toenail color, but I do love it on my nails. And everywhere I go, people are like, "What's on your nails?" Like it looks like I guess an opaque nail color. Does that make sense? Like it's totally not sheer. One coat is pretty pigmented, and I really like it, and everyone else seems to like it. So that is my first one. And I'm not wearing nail polish right now because I'm not allowed to wear nail polish in school. That's a whole nother story. But I would be if I could. And my next one is this one. And again, it looks like white from here. But it's pretty close to the Did You Hear About Van Gogh. It's a little bit whiter, a little bit light grayish. Anyways, it is from the Pirates of the Caribbean line. And it is called Skull and Glossbones. Is that upside down? Probably. So it looks like that, and I love this one. I maybe even love it a little bit more because it's not as like, bam, I'm wearing something like whitish on my nails. It's like very obvious. It's a little bit more subtle, and it's really hard to find. I found one at a trade show I went to, and I was like, oh my god, I need to buy a bunch of them, but I didn't. I just bought this one, but I'm going to take good care of it because I love it. It's a super like perfect color for this kind of in-between springy, almost summery color. And I know brights are in and colors are in, but I'm not that type of girl. I'm neutral and plain. You can tell by looking at me, I'm just not all about the color. So this is the perfect color for me. A couple things I've been loving this month is my L'Oreal Paris Elnet Satin. I'm sorry if I butchered that. It's the Volumizing with Pro Keratin Extra Strong Hold Hairspray. And I picked this up at my local Shoppers Drug Mart. And I think I got it on sale for $11.99. Now I don't know. I thought that this was more. It said that it was on sale for $11.99, but it was regular like $14.99. I don't know if you can pick it up cheaper at Walmart or if it's like even cheaper than that in the States, and I got ripped off. But anyways, I thought for $10, honestly, I've heard such good things about it. I gotta try it, and I love it. Obviously, it's in my favorites. It smells so good. Like it smells like baby powder. Like it's almost like I don't have to wear perfume. I know that sounds crazy, but it doesn't have that hairspray smell. It literally like has like a baby powder kind of smell to it. I just love it. It really is volumizing. You can tell there's some volume in my hair, and it really holds the curl. Today I don't have my hair curled. This is just some waves I did with a curler, but it kept those in all day, and it was windy out today, so I know that it does a good job. And honestly, I think it is the best drugstore hairspray that you can buy, to be honest. Hairspray is kind of like a really tricky thing to find one that really suits you, but this one is perfect. I would recommend it to honestly anybody. If you're gonna spend like $5 on like an Aussie one, for an extra $5, pick up this one. It is so good. It is so pretty. It's 400 mils. So it's practically like gigantic. Like it's way bigger than my head. And it's just so pretty. Like why would you not just want this sitting on your counter? But besides the look, it is a fantastic hairspray. So again, I've been using this all month with the humidity, with the wind here where I live. This is fantastic. Quickly, two more things. The cleanser that I've been using this month, and I don't like to use drugstore cleansers, although I do, because again, I don't want to be spending $50 on a cleanser all the time. I should, because it's my skin and it's important, but I am a college student and money is an issue. So again, that's probably why I've been picking up more drugstore products. So I'm in college right now, and I'm paying for school, so I don't necessarily want to waste a lot of my money on products, beauty products. So this one is the oil-free Acne Stress Control Cleanser from Neutrogena, and it's in a pump, which I love because I don't have to squeeze it in my hands. You know, even if I wash my hands, how can I be sure that I'm washing off all the dirt and germs? And then I'm going to touch my face. So I love that it's in a pump and there's not bacteria around that bottle that you're like squeezing, and it's just more bacteria, more bacteria. You know, I can just pump it in my hands quickly or pump it on my face. I don't care, whatever you decide to do with it. But I love it, and I feel like even though it's an acne cleanser and it's got the It's got the salicylic acid in it. It's not making me like how do I say this? Like dry, super peely, super dry. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I find it is awesome, and I think it's got 2% salicylic acid, which isn't the most that you can kind of have in a product here in Canada, but it's a pretty decent amount for a cleanser that's $8. I picked this up at Walmart, and I'm really loving it. It's not drying out my face like every other acne cleanser does, and I mean, I have so much oil on my face. It could be 9 o'clock in the morning and I already am like, I have oil on my face. Like that's my type of skin. It's acneic, you know, it might not look like it from here, but in person it definitely is. I get bumps and I have scars, and anyways, I've used this much this month and I'm really liking it. So I'd like to kind of go into a more detailed review about this product, but to pick this up at Walmart and for me to be in school learning about skin and like the beauty industry, this is an awesome product so far, and it's really comparable to some of the expensive products that I use at school. So loving this. Quickly, perfume of the month, my Marc Jacobs Daisy. So I've been using this all month and I really like it. I went to find a perfume to switch to, and it's honestly so overwhelming how many perfumes there are in this world. Like where I live there is so many, and I'm sure where you live and everywhere, like you're a girl, or a boy, I don't know, you know how many scents there are. Like it can become so overwhelming, and I wanted something different. I'm usually that candy, like Aqualina pink sugar kind of girl. I like smelling like cotton candy and vanilla and stuff, but I wanted to go a bit more flowery, and everybody and their mother that I know wears this perfume, and it smells so good on them, and that's maybe why I didn't want to buy it, is because I knew everybody smells like that, but I wanted something different, and I didn't find that in any other perfume, and it was a toss-up. There is a few, like, I really liked the Kate Spade Twirl, but again, that's what I'm always buying. I'm always buying those, like, fruit roll-up smelling kind of perfumes, and I thought that I would just go with something safe, and I do. I love it. I smell fresh. I smell clean all the time. And this is the 50 mils Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume, and it's fantastic for the spring. Oh, it just smells so good. It literally just smells like lily flowers and apple, and I'm really happy with my purchase, and the bottle is just so freaking cute. So if you have this, you all know how amazing it is, and if you don't have it, go check it out and smell it. If you don't like this one, you might even like the new Eau de Fresh one, and it's in the pink bottle. It smelled really good too, but I stuck with the Marc Jacobs Daisy and I love it. And my last super sweet smelling favorite of the month is my French Garden candle from Bath & Body Works. And this is not, my other one's over there and it's super grody because I've used it all up, obviously. I've been using it this whole month, so I went and I picked up a new one. And if you haven't smelled this at Bath & Body Works, it is amazing. It's the French Garden. I love the color. Like, it's looking like it's pink on camera, but it's a lilac. It's a lilac color, and it is the 3-wick, 24-ounce candle. Can't even describe to you what it smells like. Oh, it's really sweet and not so much floral like you think it would, like a French Garden. But it's part of the new Paris candle line, and it is so good. It looks amazing, kind of just like sitting there on my desks on the other side and whatnot. It's really pretty when you burn it. It's just heavenly. Like I'm terrible. I should know how to describe scents. I work at a perfume store, but this is just amazing. That's the only word I can think of to describe it. So anyways, those are my May favorites. Those are the products I've been loving throughout May, and I really hope that if you get a chance to go pick up one of these items, again, they're all pretty super cheap, other than perfume scent, but again, you can pick this up for $40, so it's not too expensive for a really good perfume. Go pick one of these items up. I really trust in them. I really love them, and some of them I've been using a little bit more than a month, and some of them I've just been using this month, but I am in love, and I'm really happy with all of these, so I really trust, and I don't think I'm ever going to look back on these products and think, you know what, I regret buying them because I don't. I love these products and I hope that you might too one day. So thanks for watching and I will see you next month. Bye.